Hi, this is Gary from GAN Railroad, and today's video I'm going to do a little talk about your short talk, just kind of a wrap up, just my observations about York, as well as show you what I got. And I'm looking around; it's a lot more than I really thought. A lot of small stuff, but I'll also show you running a new engine that I got at the end of the video. So let's get going. Okay, just came back from York. This is the York Show 2023 of April, and some observations. Didn't seem like there was many people there. I've heard or read online they claim there's maybe 5,300, which is kind of low. It's about half the people that are members. It didn't seem as crowded on Thursday as it was in October. Maybe more people go in October than April. That's what I've heard. I've only been going for a couple of years now. I had a great time as usual. I saw a lot of people online, especially YouTube channels of people. Sometimes I just say hi to them. I tell them I like their channels, which I do. And I didn't really see anybody except Chris from RBP. Because he was at Train's booth. He's selling most of his stuff. It's interesting to see how much stuff he had that he's selling. It's crazy. And some stuff I don't even know if he even remembered he had it. It was so much stuff. Um, Also, I some of the people that weren't there, especially in the orange hall. The other halls were all kind of filled like they normally are with tables. There was very few empty tables. Uh, they have two layouts now in the White Hall, which is in the far corner. I made a video. I have a video of the trains running, the layouts, and I did put on there to show you where the White Hall is. It's kind of up in a corner, so I walked up to that area just to give you an idea. They have shuttle buses if you go there and can't really walk too much. A lot of older people there. They actually have scooter rentals now. You can rent scooters, and uh, they did add a food place in. Is it the Blue and Silver? I don't know which side is Blue and Silver, but there's like a secondary place where you could get food to eat. And what else was there? Oh, in the Orange Hall, I noticed one of the guys I was looking forward to seeing was a guy who's not this shirt. This was a different guy. There's like two or three guys that usually sell shirts, but there's one guy who has a ton of shirts of every railroad, and he wasn't there. So I don't know why he wasn't there. He just wasn't there. So Mr. Muffin took that spot, and he had his guy there. I don't know his name. He calls up the professor. He's a very distinguished voice. When he talks, you know who he is. He's very enthusiastic about the hobby. He knows a lot. He's fun to talk to. He's great to listen to. They were there with the Corber models showing, and they even had a thing where you could sit down and they'll help you show you how you could paint some of the stuff. So if you're not sure how to paint buildings and that, very instructional. Really nice people. They're great people. Mr. Muffin's a great guy. And he talks to anybody. He's great. Um, who else wasn't there? It seemed like some people who came didn't bring as much merchandise with them this time. The Nicholas Smith was there, and I got something that I'm going to show you that I was happy about because I wanted to get. I was looking maybe I get a few modern engines. I was looking at some demonstrator ones just because I like the paint scheme, to liven up my layout because it's mostly Pensy, and they're just kind of like the colors of Pensy are kind of darker. But and then also to run modern stuff, I do have one CSX, but was going to add. And there was very few things there. Not as many engines. Some people were saying they couldn't believe how few there was. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot. It's a very big show for engines. However, it was mostly MTH and it was mostly the bigger engines that I noticed. Now, these are my observations. If somebody went around and counted, I could be totally wrong. However, there wasn't as much Lionel there engines, and that's mostly what I run. I finally got a brick, a Z1000 brick for my DCS Explorer for my one engine. Maybe when the WTIU comes out, I eventually get that and expand. But for now, I don't really do MTH, so I wasn't even looking. But it worked out because the money I was going to have for an engine, I found something at Nicholas Smith at a rock bottom price I couldn't turn down. And I was actually thinking of getting one in a few years. I could retire, or getting it as a retirement gift, but now I don't have to wait. And I actually kind of need it. And also, who wasn't there? Oh, there was the owner and founder of Menards was there, but he was just walking around. Somebody posted a picture of him online. I did see him, but I like most people, I just didn't register who he was. You saw his name on the badge, and he's just walking around. He's really into trains. He was just looking to buy stuff. And I wish I did recognize it because I would have thanked them for doing the Menards. I have a lot of their stuff. I'm not into their engines. They just have plastic gears and they're lower end. There's no smoke units in them, so yeah, it's like a beginner starter set, and I'm not into that. I'm into Lion Chief 2.0 and Legacy. And what else? Oh, finally, Train World didn't show up, so I went over and I was talking, asking some people, and I asked Stu Rankin. I believe he's the president of Mecca. So I'm talking to him, and he's a really great guy. Because I was picking up my custom run Lionel Lines engine that I got, and I'll show you that. And he says that they paid, but he doesn't know why they were there. And everybody's just hoping nothing bad happened. Well, it turns out something good happened. Ken Jr. is uh, is about to become a dad, I believe, again. So his wife is due any day, and they couldn't it, it's a family business. They're very close. So if somebody's having a baby, the whole family wants to be there. So they couldn't run the store and come down. So they just didn't come down. But it's a good reason they didn't show up. So even if you didn't have your baby, as of this recording, I'm doing it on Sunday, the day after York, April 21st. Congratulations anyway, Ken Jr. and the whole family. Because I talk to you guys and you're great guys, and I buy a lot of stuff off you. So let's get started showing off some of the stuff that I got here. If I think of anything else about the show, I'll talk about it. First of all, Grzybowski's broke up the Lion Chief set with these auto racks. There's three different auto racks in it. You can see that they cut this. I don't need that, but just I buy these smaller ones. These are the smaller ones. They're not scale. I prefer these because they're the only ones that don't tip over if you go too fast. They all come with a warning, and I'm not that big on auto racks. I'm kind of in the middle. Same with the well cars or the intermodals, whatever you want to call them. So for me, having them, I'd like to have some, but I don't need them to be scale. Especially, I just don't want auto racks that are going to tip over. And they all come with that. Even Menards has disclaimers. If you go too fast, it'll tip over. Got this lino line string, pretty cheap. Let me open it up here. It's just a old MPC era flat, depressed flat car. I don't have any of these, so I figured I'd get it. Probably needs to be cleaned up a little. That there. Got another auto rack, the Southern. This is pretty much all of them I have except for the Ford and Chevy ones. And I believe there's another family lines one that was made that maybe I could come across. Here's the Z1000 brick that I got, brand new, so I could properly run my DCS Explorer. What else do I have in here? I just for loads and stuff, I buy these things, these little boxes, the old school ones, and I just like putting these on flat cars and stuff like that. Where is it? I got some of these little ones here that light bulbs come in, and you can just lay them on my houses. I could lay them on people's doorsteps like they're getting a delivery, or stack them in a warehouse. I have a couple Menards warehouse, Schneider warehouse, so I could stack them there. As you can see back here, right over my shoulder where my hand is, move my hand. There's a missing background there, so I got this just to add on. It's like 12 bucks. So I'll just put that up there quickly. What do you have here? I've been buying, a lot of people are in the military stuff, but I like construction, and I like the 150 size because you can put it on flat. I can pull it off my layout, just stick it on a flat car and run it around, kind of like a load. So I got this asphalt grader, school bus. What is this? I don't even remember when I bought this. They throw this in here? What the heck? Oh, okay. I did buy. Lionel Lines, kind of a tanker truck. I have a bunch of Lionel Line stuff. I guess I did buy them. Whatever. I can't remember everything. And these cats are really good. This is a asphalt paver. This is actually the asphalt. Would put the asphalt in and it paves it. I just like these. Got this real cheap, different. I do run semi-scale stuff, like I said, but I haven't. Oh, this is operating car. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, this operates. That's even better. I didn't even look at it. I just thought, okay, it's different than the red or the red ones. This is supposed to be operating. It has lights on it. It's a different type of lionel lines. I'll have to put it on the track. It might need work. I don't even know if it works. I just like it. Might need a bulb. Who knows? Give me something to do to fix. I saw this. Where's it here? Another piece of construction equipment. This is cool. I want to put this. It has the scoop claw right there. Put this in a junk loop, like in a junkyard, and it'll make it a static display so it looks like it's picking up junk. Uh, More stuff you get cheap. There's somebody in the corner of the orange hall has all old parts. So I just bought these for $10. I don't even know if they work, but I just put them on. Got two of. Just got two of them. Put them on flat cars to look like loads again. Just all kinds of stuff. That's a fun thing to do in his hobby. Just taking things and trying to make loads. What else do we have here? Go in this bag, I guess. Let's see what we got here. More stuff. Coils that need to be painted. Bought some more horses for my Amish buggies so I can hook them up. More coils. Finally got a Miller Engineering sign for Madison Hardware. I want to make a Madison Hardware store. Probably a building flat. Then you get, oh, here's these little boxes. I got these too. They're little crate boxes. But these people here for $40, you get them sitting down. Gives it a deal. Sitting down and standing. 150 people in here. I always go there. They're in the White Hall. That guy's in the White Hall that sells them, and it's a great deal on them. I got an Atlas catalog. We could do a whole video on that. I'm going to try the Cinders smoke fluid. More silhouettes to fix my MPC cars that don't have people in it. More loads, barrels. Another set of barrels, wooden barrels. Oh, and then that's just to fix an MPC car. Bought these people here for a couple bucks. They're specific guys riding bikes and all that. I got two sets of them. I think they were like only $10. Another box. Here. There was somebody got a shirt, and turns out I already have this shirt. So now I got a second shirt. The more blue lights, just flashing lights. These are only like $4. I put them in buildings and they flicker randomly so that they look like people are watching televisions. Wire things or just little odds and ends. What else? Oh, and I bought these billboards because I'm addicted to these billboards. But then I never looked inside, and I'm opening it up. I don't think the billboards are in here. They have phone booths. Little phone booths. So I guess I can make this layer like a traffic light. So let's see what else is in here. More phone booths. I guess a seat with the thing on. I can put some people in it. They never gave me the phone booths. Here we got this. Doesn't light up though, does it? No. It's just all. This is what happens when you don't look in. Look, just like street lights and stuff. Let's see here. Yeah. There's no billboards. There's no billboards. I got all these street lights. They don't even light up. Traffic lights, street lights. Ugh. but I got a whole bunch of phone. How many people? There used to be a thing where people would cram into a phone booth, and it was like a college thing. I wonder how many of these people I could cram into a phone booth. Oh, this I could use at least. I could use some of this stuff. This is insane. Anybody have a kid that's into Legos or the street? These are all too small. You're in the HL. I got some stuff here for you, and it's free. The lamppost. I'm going to keep this table and maybe 2 phone booths. What the heck? I got no billboards. Ugh. See, that's what happens when you don't do what you're supposed to do. All right, 2 more boxes. Oh, wait, I got a whole bunch more stuff over here. Uh, I bought another foam cradle here, a second one, and the guy says he added this little thing to it. So if you get the bigger one and you want your S gauge thing, this will hold them snugger or more snuggly, whatever the word is. I went a little over my budget and went back to Grabowski's. I didn't care. It's the only hobby I have, the only thing I spend money on, so why not? These unpainted things, I might seem difficult to paint these things, but it's really not. I bought some deer and I made them whitetail deer, and it's easy to do so. Besides that, it gives you something to do. Bought this MPC era reefer, old Dutch. What else did I buy here? Oh, and I got a since I got pretty much all of the auto rack semi scale. Another thing I'm in the middle one semi scale, and I have some Menards ones of these, but not really too keen on them. So I got these here. It's the semi scale one. It's only $70 for these, and I'll take it out here. It's very well detailed. The other car goes on it, but what else was in here? Oh, there's something else in there. What else do we have here? I went to who's the guy? Todd Architectural. That's it. And he sells these things. You paint them. They're like wire spools, 22 gauge wire. And he had what he called the baker's dozen. These benches. You take them apart. You should use a knife. You could pop them out with your fingers, but you take them apart. I got ladders too. And you make benches and seats, and then you put them in a park where I have porches on my houses. So I need more of them. I had some that I used, so I needed more of them. That I did not buy at York. So yeah, again, this is I have to find the pins to make these stick on here. Put that there, and then oh, I pre-ordered. Well, I shouldn't say pre-ordered. I ordered something from Trains. There's my knife. I bought stuff online at Trains, and they didn't advertise it. But when you go to checkout, it says shipping, and like a week or two before York, it'll let you get it at York. It's $3 total. What did I order from them? I know it's some rolling stock. Oh, this one is nice. Yeah, it's a Pennsylvania wood chipper car. See, it's got the wood in it. Pennsylvania wood chip service. Saw this online. I was like, I got to get this. The Pennsylvania stock car. And I bought this because it does come with it. Okay, it's a stock car here. but it comes with the cowls. So you stick the cowls inside the stock car. When I do the video of the train run, I'm going to make a train out of all of this rolling stock. I'll show you the cowls inside. One last thing, something I didn't know was made. It's Rail King. And it's a bulkhead with lumber, but it's a Pennsylvania Railroad. Well, lost their logo, but it's Pennsylvania Railroad, so. All right. Stuff out of the way. Show you the two big ones. One is an engine. It's the Metka lionel lines engine. Let me show you the other thing I got from Nicholas Smith. Inside this big heavy box. Well, it could be inside here. It's so heavy. Yeah. A ZWL transformer, brand new. Now, the thing about this is, I don't know. So yeah, I've heard, and I'll try it out, that this has the brick built into it for the ZWL remote. Or I said the cab 1L, not Z. And you don't, because I don't have the brick for it. I just have the remote waiting for the base 3, and I haven't been able to use them. Just using the universal remote or the app on my phone. But we'll see if this has the brick built into it. I can use that. But this is really cool. It has the breakers and all that stuff run program. Everybody who has one likes it. So, okay, before I open up the engine, I forgot one last thing. I was saving was this, another semi-scale auto rack. But, and this was only, I'll say it's 70 bucks. Reason why I picked this up, not just because I wanted to semi-scale, but it's got a special feature on it, which when people saw it, they started buying it. So let's get it out here. Take those off. And that's really right here on the end of it. It has an end of train device. Get it off here. There it is. Right there, an operating end of train device. So I had to grab that. You can see the pickup roller underneath of it. So this is really cool. I'm not going to go into detail, show the engine. I'll do a whole video on all my engines. I haven't been doing too many of them because, again, I don't have a legacy remote. Can't show off all the features, but we'll see if I can get that Cab 1L to work with this new transformer. But at least I'll show it at the end of this video. I'll show it operating around the track and pulling all my new rolling stock. Except maybe that caboose, because I want the under train device to show. I want to show that off. This is a Metka METCA exclusive Lionel Lines SD70 Ace. There you go. Born on date 1/30/2024. Actually, it's a shipping date. It's number 30 on the box, right there. I believe there were 50 made. Here it is here. It's legacy and Bluetooth control, legacy rail sounds, fan-driven smoke, LED lighting. It's an SD70 ACE, 036 minimum curve. One other thing I did is they had the Lower Susquehanna Railroad was had an open house, so I went there, and in my video that I make with the layouts, that'll be on there too, as well as I stopped off at Strasburg, and just a short video from there. So there it is. This is really nice. I'm not big on the color orange, so to get me to buy something, Lionel's really been doing good with their special runs, whether it's the train of the year the last 2 years. So I got a Hudson, and they pre-ordered the Milwaukee. Why does this do this? Here we go. The Hiawatha engine, and I have a Hudson, the blue Hudson. Now I got this. Yeah, I'll get this out. There we go. Should have recorded Stu showing me this because he really went into the details of it. So let's get this out of here. And this is a typical SD70 ACE that Lionel puts out. So there's the front of it. As you can see, the steps even stand out. They're that cream color. There's the top of it. So then it kind of runs together. Since 1900. As you can see, this is cream color, the horns. This is the fan hunt. These are always tough to get off when you first get them because of the paint. There we go. Held on by a magnet. Again, typical. There's your buttons to turn everything on and off. Okay, with these cows, you got to take this apart and put these in. And as you can see, it looks like there's some glue in there. So you just push them in, and you push them down real hard. And then they just kind of stick in there. This last cow out here. It kind of just sinks in. Well, let's get it back together and get it running. One other thing, always check these rollers here to make sure that they roll. The pickup rollers. I had a problem before where it's stuck and it wore a groove in it, and I had to get a whole new pickup. Put a smoke pellet in. Since it's lionel lines, we'll do a little smoke pellet fluid.